Hello and welcome to day 82 of the Ironman challenge. Hello Faustov-Hemman. Hello Korbenik and also hello Mafukin. Great to see you all. Okay, let's first log in. And let's take a look. Like I said, there has been a lot of stuff which I can talk about today. I know you just got on, but there is a but. What do you mean with but? Oh, you instantly want me to give Maya some treats. Okay. Then just give me one moment and I will give her some treats. She's lying on the couch here. Wait a second. Okay, the treats have been given out. Hello, Telemachus Walter. Spoiled doggo. Yeah, I did do some training with her today. She is now very good at doing sit, then lying on the ground. We're doing give paw, like where she gives me her paw. And at the moment, we're training another trick where she basically turns herself on the back and I wouldn't say plays dead, but just lies with her paws up into the air. And we call this command pang. We don't say roll over. We do like pang. Like if you shoot someone and she falls over and shows her bottom side. Okay. So, as you can see here, I am not in my home. I'm currently in Mazera because yesterday there was a moon that popped and I had to take a shot. And I got myself some loparite already. So, today I'm not sure if that moon is still there, but I will try to get as much of that loparite as possible. But first of all, let us have a look if the giveaway bot is still working or not. So, because last time I remember the Safi spot wasn't working. So let's try just a little early bird giveaway. We have so many Harbinger skins. We really need to get rid of the Harbinger skins. Let's do a Harbinger Deathglow skin. Let's see. Start. Give away Harbinger Death. Oh. And it still doesn't work. Okay, that means we are back to Nightbot today. So let's see keyword and let's do it very easy. Exclamation mark harp skin. I think that's a good one. I will post it in chat just in a moment. And okay. So this is the command. Enter give away in. Ah, dang it. Can't post in this window. Hello, Kalindros. Welcome. So, exclamation mark harp skin to enter the giveaway for a harbinger skin. Let's do a little early bird giveaway. And let's see. Okay, everything is working. Fine. Now I just have to remember to not close the window. That's the problem with Nightbot against Sephi's bot, that you always have to have a tab in internet open. But I'm fine. Okay, so let's first start with planetary industry. Oh no, those are still running. How long? 3 hours. Okay, that's plenty of time, so we don't need to restart. Let me first of all show you what happened in the meantime. Because if you remember it last time, I said I would be producing the P4 components for a mobile tractor unit. And if you have a look at the launchpad here, you can see that I have indeed 9 organic mortar applicators. And I also have some... oh, those are probably in the other launch pads. And I also have some wetware mainframes. Oh, Hoppy! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How was your stream? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Here you go. So, Hoppy also fellow streamer, and unfortunately, I'm not able to attend so much streams of you, but I know that you do some nice content, and yeah, give this man a follow. He deserves it. We had some fun doing some escalation hunting. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. As I was just explaining here in my complex PI, that last time I said I would produce the components needed for a mobile tractor unit. And if you have a look here, mobile tractor unit, it was here. I just saw it. That's the faction one. I need the normal one. This one here. And if you see here, we need organic mortar applicators, we need wetware mainframe, and we need Yukomi superconductors. I believe I have the Yukomi superconductors somewhere here. No. Here. I have 84 of them. So we have way more than enough Yukomi superconductors. We have 5 wetware mainframes, so we can technically build 5 mobile tractor units. But we would need 10 organic mortar applicators. And at the moment, I only have 9. So I would need to produce another one. But as you can see here, if I change the schematic to organic mortar applicator again, I am currently missing the condensates. No, bacteria. Bacteria is what I'm missing. So I will need to bring some new P1 to this planet so I can build the last organic mortar applicator. And of course, we don't have the blueprint yet. Just bought a Skybreaker. Go to enter the T1 Abyss and the game client crashes out. Immediately lost the Skybreaker I just bought. Apparently there is a bug with Edemcom ships and jumping and gating. Oh, that's sad, Mafukin. That's really, really annoying. Like, I would think you can file a support ticket under that circumstance and try to get your ship back. Because if it's a game bug, they should reimburse it, right? Yeah, hoping for reimbursement. Okay, let's undock and let me see if the moon that I just found a few yesterday is still in the system, and if it's not guarded, because it could totally be true that the moon is now guarded and I won't be able to extract any more ore from it. Okay, so I told you that there happened a lot of stuff. And the first thing that happened in real life, I told you last time that we were on a search for a new car, because my old car, a Opel Astra J from 2011, had turbo problems. And that meant that this car would need a very expensive repair. And the problem with that repair is that this car is not worth this repair, you know? So we would have to spend more on repairs than this car is actually worth. So we decided that, okay, we won't do that. We will rather get a new car. And we searched so much, like we drove to so many different locations and had a look. And we looked at Volkswagen Passats. We had a look at Audi A4s, but none of them really was fitting to our requirements. It always was like the price was good, but it also had a lot of issues, you know? And then when hope was like almost lost, me and my wife said, hey, let's go to a local car dealer and just have a look around what kind of cars he has staying there. Maybe there is one that is not announced on the internet. So we went to a local car dealer and we looked for a Passat, and we found a Passat, but the Passat had a lot of rust on it beneath the outer layer of the coating, you know? So we were told that we should not get this, and rather, oh no, there are blood raiders. Let's see whether I need to warp out in a moment. And yeah, so we went there, we had a look at the Passat. The Passat was not fitting our requirements. And then we decided, okay, let's not go for the Passat. But my wife found a Charan. Maybe you know the Charan. It's a MPV vehicle. And it's not the 7-seater. Oh, I'm mining the wrong mineral here. Holy shit. I'm mining actually... I need to warp out real quick. Wait a second. I'm mining zeolites. I don't want to mine zeolites. I want to mine loperite. Maybe it is mined already. So yeah, we had a look at the Charan and it looked very good. And we had a little talk with the car dealer. And the car dealer told us that this car was placed there for about 11,500 euros. And we negotiated it down to 10,800 euros. And also we will get the what is this thing called? The rubber band in the motor. I don't know what the English name for that is. Let me look this up. It's called the drive belt. So the drive belt, we would get the drive belt or the fan belt replaced. And yeah, so we're currently working or waiting on the car. And on Monday, we will receive our new car and we will finally have completed this chapter and we will be able to do longer trips again. Because at the moment, if we do trips on the Autobahn, and the turbo breaks down mid drive on the autobahn, then we can only drive 80 kilometers per hour. And then we have to shut down the car, restart it again, and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So that was really a pain with the old car. So I'm really, really happy that we got ourselves a new ride now. And on Monday, we will have a new Volkswagen Charan from 2030. So that was the first story I wanted to tell you. The second story. Oh, by the way, Chaotic is here. Let me give you a shout out, mate. So, Chaotic is also a fellow streamer. And had some nice talks with him also outside of the stream. So, definitely worth a follow. Chaotic. So, how are you doing? So, the second announcement I have to make. I'm doing well. Okay, perfect. That's nice. So, the second announcement I have to make is I got a little donation. If you look at my Omega, you see that my Omega is no longer expiring at the end of October 2025. But on the end of October or mid-October 2026. Because I had a very, very generous guy that sent me through the NES store a whole year of Omega. That means we won't have any problems with keeping the Omega for a very long time. And I will be able to do a lot of Omega content for you and hopefully be able to complete the endurance and maybe even the curse in that time span. I don't think the Paladin is possible, but yeah. Nice one, and we told you. Yeah, sure you did. Yeah, it was mentioned on Loro's stream earlier when he was running Abyss. Oh, you mean the stuff with the bug? Oh no! All the Loparite was mined. Dang it! That's what I thought. So it was good that I got the Loparite yesterday. Because then I have to change plans for today. Because there is no more Loparite in this system. So glad that I got all the Loparite I could yesterday. Because today, as you see here, everything has been mined completely. There is no Loparite left here. We only have zeolites. But that only gives us atmospheric gases. And I believe we definitely have enough of that. And cobaltite, which we also have a lot of. So let's go back to the station and let's count how much Loparite we have. Hey, brother Sheol, welcome. I hope you're doing fine. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a reactive armor hardener blueprint yet. But let's see. Since mining got off the menu, because I thought I could get the moon ore that I needed. But that is no longer the case. That means we need to change plans. And I think that we will go for and we will try to build a mobile tractor unit. So let me change the stream title to Trying to build an MTU. So let me dock at the station, and then I can see how much promethium. Because the reason why I went after all of this loperite, like I said, unfortunately I had to mine it off stream because it was totally off my schedule. But the reason why I went for all of that is because I need promethium. So my current goal is to build the endurance. And as you can see here in Project Endurance, there is 200 promethium down here. So that is the amount of promethium that I currently need for building the endurance. I believe that I have enough for that already. But it could be that we even have enough for the curse. So let's see. We have this amount of loperite. And if I reprocess that, that's 462 promethium. And also some scandium. I don't know whether I need scandium or not, but the promethium is already nice. So we already have enough promethium for the endurance. Let's see how much promethium does a curse require. So the curse will require 1000 promethium. Okay, I have not planned with that. Holy shit. Promethium 1000. So I will need to get more loperite in the future, but I now know where I can get it, and that's already a big step in the right direction. So let's reprocess the moon materials here. Because I had a look last time at the skill books. Oh wait, we have a rare moon. Let me see something real quick. So moon or reprocessing. I believe loperite is exceptional. That's 30 million ISK. How much do I get? I get 2% more per level. That means a total of 10% in total. Would you say 30 million ISK investment is worth going for a 2%, a 10% increase in reprocessing yield on exceptional moon ore like loperite? Because then I will just leave it here and we reprocess it later once we have skilled the moon ore processing. Because we don't need the promethium right now. We can get it later. That's just one thing which currently goes in my through my head. I'm fine, playing some Borderlands with my brother and 2 friends. How are you? I am totally fine. Like I said, we haven't got the new car yet, but we will get our new car on Monday. So I'm pretty excited because we will have plenty of space again. So finally, no more problems with driving anywhere and taking a lot of luggage with us. Just give me 5 minutes, or maybe a little bit less. I just need to handle something here. Okay, I'm back. My kids were just screaming and I had to have a look what they were up to. Yeah, I would have recommended a good car dealer, but I think Essen is a bit far for you. Yeah, that's true. Essen is a little bit far for you. I believe you mean the Autohus, like the biggest car dealer in Germany. I'm not sure if that is in Essen. I just heard of that Autohus. But we got a lovely Volkswagen Charan from 2013 now. Which, oh, by the way, I haven't told you. It only has 134,000 kilometers. So it's pretty new for being 2013. AS Automobile. Okay, no. Unfortunately, I don't know that. Okay, so I think that's worth it. So I would say, let's undock, let's bring the Venture back to Parto, and then we will try to get the stuff for building a mobile tractor unit. And we also will get the skill book for exceptional moon ore processing. Unfortunately, I won't be able to learn the skill before I have mastered reprocessing efficiency. Because at the moment, I'm training reprocessing efficiency. That is going to take 6 days. And then we have metallurgy, which is another 12 days. And then we start scrap metal processing. And that will really help us getting more resources out of the modules we always reprocess. So let me jump back to my home. And then we start with the plan of building a mobile tractor unit. So first of all, I need the blueprint for building a mobile tractor unit. So I need to see where I can get this. And by the way, if you are wondering what I just did, I just made a bookmark while flying to that gate, because that will allow me to jump to a that will allow me to jump to that location and not jump to the gate directly. And thank you very much for the follow, Asian71. Great, you enjoy my content. And welcome It's Goonie and Saren Healer 1. And also, It's Goonie is a fellow streamer, so of course you will get a shoutout made. So how are you doing, Goonie? Okay. This guy here is very dangerous, by the way. Well, I'm awake. Okay. Yeah. The time differences are kind of crazy between us. That's true. So It's Goonie is still a very new streamer, and he would really love your support. So give him a follow, see if his content is what you like, and yeah, maybe stay. So this guy here, as you can see here, has a kill right. I have a kill right on them because he killed me with a smart bomb while warping gate to gate. That's why I have all these bookmarks. So let's jump to, I believe it was Ota.
Warp drive active.
And in the meantime, we can have a look if there is a mobile tractor unit. Mobile tractor unit blueprint. We could get one in Ferney. We could get one in here. So that's 6 jumps. Maybe we have a better location. But at the moment, I think... I will have a look, and in Eve Tycoon. So let me see. Eve Tycoon. And here we are. And I need a mobile tractor unit. Mobile tractor unit. And the closest one is again not working. So give Eve Tycoon a little bit of time while Eve Tycoon is calculating the shortest route. But that will cost us 30 million. We have 190 million. By the way, another thing that I need, Brother Sheol was so nice and created a fitting for me that is for home fronts. The problem is, so we can do the raid home fronts today together. But the problem with that fitting for the Omen is, first of all, it is completely over power grid. So I would need to get rid of one of those rigs here. I also need to put everything here on compact. And the last thing is, I can't really get this reactive armor hardener blueprint. What we could do at the moment, though, is we could get the Omen blueprint. That is another 80 million that I would have to spend. Oh, by the way, we have the mobile tractor unit blueprint just in Galnasad. Then let's get the mobile tractor unit blueprint. Because I believe we should have everything for building our first mobile tractor unit. Unfortunately, all of our combat ships are not here, but are in high sec at the moment, because we were farming Sisters of Eve loyalty points last time, because we need those net resonators. And I have to scout the way with my character to see if it is possible to bring my combat ships into the pocket or not. Okay, so here is this. Let's buy it. 30 million down the drain. And let's bring this back to Parto. By the way, if you don't see it yet, we are having a little early bird giveaway for a Harbinger Deathglow Remnant skin. So use !harp skin to enter the giveaway. It's also pinned in the pinned comment.
Warp drive active.
Okay. I think we can remove those bookmarks. Those are no longer accurate. But we should be on our way. Let's give it 3 more minutes, and I think then we will do the draw for the giveaway. And by the way, I haven't shown you the skin, right? So, Deathglow Remnant. Deathglow Remnant. That's the one. And this is how this skin looks like. Hello, Captain Riker. Welcome. How are you doing? So that is the skin that is currently up for grab. And now we need target. I believe it's Sharza. Yeah, Sharza. Have I? Oh yeah, I have the blueprint. I was worried for a moment that I have forgotten my blueprint, but as it looks like at the moment, we're totally fine. So what did you guys have for lunch today? I had some pasta carbonara. Although I had to remove the ham out of it, or the bacon. So only my kids and my wife ate the bacon, because I don't eat meat, as you might know. So that's why I basically had just pasta with carbonara sauce without meat. And here we are. A lot of people here. Estero and Anara.
Warp drive active.
So we just need the bacteria from the P1 planet. And I think with that, we should be able to build that mobile tractor unit. That will also be the first time we will extract P4 materials from the planet. I don't think we have done that yet. Anara, jump.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we are in Nara. Now it's only one jump and then we're back home. By the way,
Drive active.
let me show you another thing. We have claimed all the rewards, which means we also have a R-Combine Horizon skin crate. So let's see what kind of skin is in here. It could either be a random skin or one skin for the Thanatos, the Archon, the Chimera, or the Nidogur. So I'm pretty excited what kind of skin we're able to pull from that. And maybe we can even use that one on, if we get a capital ship, I will have to talk to Delboy. So maybe we can do another capital ship giveaway on the next follower special after reaching a certain limit. And then I will give the R-Combine Horizon skin with that ship. But first of all, we need to get one. I can't promise that I will get anything good out of that. Okay, we have reached the time. So let's draw the winner for the current giveaway, which is the Harbinger skin. And the winner for the Harbinger skin is Merfuken. Merfuken, congratulations. Could you please give me your IGN, although I already know it, but just for protocol. Hey, Kaliases, or Kali Aces. Thank you. Okay. Let me handle this real quick. So we have the Death Glow Remnant Harbinger skin. Here you go. And finished. Okay. First of all, we are here. We are back in the station. We got our blueprint. So we can produce ourselves a mobile tractor unit. The last thing that we need is we need to get the minerals. And I believe we can get this with the magnate because we shouldn't have so much problems. So let's undock the magnate and let's see whether we are able to get everything or not, or I will need to bring a transport ship. So inventory and industry. Here we are. Oh, now look, now the extractors are turning off. So we can also restart the extractors in one moment. What we could also do, while the mobile tractor unit is building, we could try and do some exploration today. And we could hunt for the reactive armor hardener blueprint. I don't know if there is any strategy how to get this blueprint. So if you know anything, please let me know. Oh, that's already 500. So that's way more than my magnate can hold. Interesting. So I will have to bring a transport ship. We had another one. That wasn't it. It was this one. That's 500,000 for these. And then we have the wetware mainframe and the Yukami superconductors. That's another 500,000. So that's a total of 900 and... Oh no, that's 900. That should be more than enough than I can put in here. Oh no, it's not. Okay, that's funny. I thought I would be able to, but apparently I'm not. Let's get some... Get 60 or something. So I can get some more organic mortar applicators. Okay, that should be enough for the moment. I will get the rest in a second. And maybe even bringing a proper transport ship this time. So we have the wetware mainframe, we have the Yukami superconductors, and we have the organic mortar applicators, which is everything we need regarding PI for building a mobile tractor unit. What we're at the moment missing is just the bacteria. And the bacteria I just need to get from my bacteria extracting planet, which also extracts a lot of other stuff. So that's P4. We don't have a station container for P4, but I believe I have produced a station container in advance. And do I have a station container? Please say yes. Invention, project. Does not look like it. Let me see. Station. Station container. No, apparently I don't have another station container. I should get one for P4 though. But for the moment, since we don't have one, I will just put the stuff in the item hangar. Okay, so this is the blueprint. If I use this, oh, we need a tractor beam. Oh, we don't even need the bacteria. The bacteria was only for the... The bacteria was only for the organic mortar applicators. Which means I already can build this. I just need some sidrin. And I also need some small tractor beam. So let's build a tractor beam first. Or maybe we even have one. And we don't have a giveaway running right now because we just re-rolled. But let me see in a moment, Ravi Rock, because we do have some more Harbinger skins to give away. So we can definitely do another giveaway for those. Unfortunately, the Nightbot does not show that there is no active giveaway at the moment. So let's see. We have... Do we have another Harbinger skin? We have a Aurora Universalis. We have a Carnit. A Rata Sunset. What else? We have two more. Okay, let's do the Harbinger Aurora Universalis. So now exclamation mark harp skin again. If you want to join for the Harbinger Aurora Universalis. This one is going to be the next one that we're giving away.
Docking permission requested.
And now I just need to find a mobile... no, not mobile tractor. I need a tractor beam. So tractor beam. And I don't have one. That's interesting. So I will have to produce one. And that's Sidrin. How much Sidrin do I have? 21,000. Okay, that's plenty of Sidrin. So let's produce one mobile tractor, one tractor beam. And with that tractor beam and the current amount of PI that I have lying around, I should be able to create my first mobile tractor unit. Because I have enough Sidrin. We do have the organic mortar applicators, the wetware mainframe, and the Yukami superconductors. I will just get the remaining P4 materials that I have already placed in the what is called the customs office. That's what the name is. And here we are. Why the hell is that one not showing the restart extraction button? Is that a bug or now it's showing? Okay, perfect. So let's restart the extractors on all of those planets. The problem is that the main factory planet is only missing some materials. So I have a lot of P2, for example, lying around there. But if I bring all the P1, that's way more than enough. Okay, I will have to go here a third time. It's kind of annoying. Let's get the organic mortar applicators and then get the rest of the Yukami superconductors.
Warp drive active.
Good evening, Alamark. How are you doing? We are just in the process of producing ourselves the first mobile tractor unit. Isn't that nice to see? So I will be able to use a mobile tractor unit very, very soon.
Docking request accepted.
Just need to wait 12 minutes for producing a tractor beam. And then we can start the production of the first mobile tractor unit. Nice! A small baller blew up one of mine the other day in high sec. Oh, okay. Yeah, it will be a downer if we lose one of those, because those were kind of hard to create. But now we know how we can build them, so if we lose one, it's just the matter of time until we have one again. It will suck, yeah, but as we have basically a steady produce for P4, we just need to like switch stuff around a little bit. I will be able to produce multiple of those. And so if one gets blown up, I can just build a new one. So it's not that bad in that case, I would say. Okay, let's just get the last superconductors. If you do level 4 missions in the future with lots of rooms and dropping MTUs in every pocket, watch your D-scan. Apparently it is a thing. You know what? I have personally thought about doing this myself. Like warping around, using my combat probes to find lonely mobile tractor units and killing them and see whether I can get some good loot from it. Because I have combat probes now. But the problem is the ships that can fit the combat probes are also not... the probe launcher for doing the combat probes are the Magnate and I believe the Arbitrator at the moment. I don't think my Harbinger can fit combat probes. Go for it. I lost 20 million, so if you're lucky, it might be profitable. My MTUs get killed all the time. Chat PvP guys killing MTUs. Hey, Vanity! How are you doing? And here we are. Those are the last Yukumi superconductors. So the rest of the stuff basically can stay in the planet. I just wanted to extract the stuff that I need for building mobile tractor units. I just left my corporation. Oh, why though? Why did you left your corporation? Do you want to also change to nullsec, like the others, Dell and Bio and the others did? Joining Dell and the boys. Okay, yeah. Then I can totally understand why you would do that, something like that. Any losses or still your small fleet is intact? My fleet is completely intact right now. The only loss that I had in the last time was a magnate, which cost me my only remaining flight of sister core probes. So that is still something I need to replace. But other than that, my fleet is completely intact. So we have the Yukumi superconductors. Let's put them here. So, maybe I'll fly with a capsule. We can get the Harbinger, or we can get the... Let's get the Harbinger. Since we now have a mobile tractor unit. Or maybe we should use the mobile tractor unit for level 3 missions then. Then let me see what we need for completing the daily. We need to mine 2000 ore. Okay, that's easy. So we just dock, we get the venture, we fly to a belt, and then we have another easy ISK and easy skill points. As you can see here, I have one venture in the back here. So if my one venture gets blown up, I have another one because I was moon mining. But other than that, everything is still the same. So since the last moon mining, I haven't lost any ships so far. Asteroid belts, we are.
Warp drive active.
And by the way, once we have completed the build of the mobile tractor unit, this was one of our side goals. So that that means once we have built the mobile tractor unit, we need a new side goal, basically. Oh. Oh, but that's Acolyte once. Someone left his Acolyte once here in the belt. That's interesting. Kernite, Pristine, Solid, Vicious. The Vicious one is problematic. Let's jump to another belt. I want the Solid one. Hello, Bob. How are you doing? People do it all the time. Scoop them up. I could do that, but I'm just here with a venture. And those are just T1 drones. I can't produce those myself very easily. If those were T2s, I would definitely went for them. So here we have solid Pyrox series. The reason why I don't go for the vicious one is it gives me too much, and the solid one just gives me exactly the amount that I need for producing, for completing the daily, so to say. Or maybe that is kind of stupid. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm doing very, very good. We are just about to build our first mobile tractor unit in this series. It took a long time. The biggest part of that was setting up all the PI for doing that. But now, since we have everything done, it's just a matter of, let's say, maybe half an hour, I would say, maybe 1 hour. I haven't looked how much time it will take me. At the moment, I'm producing myself a tractor beam. Oh, I do have a station container. I did produce a station container and also a venture. So in 2 minutes, I will have my small tractor beam. And with that one, I can start the production of a mobile tractor unit. And that one will really, really help me in increasing my efficiency of doing any kinds of ratting. Now the only thing that I'm asking myself is, should we continue with the mobile tractor unit and do some missions, or should we use the mobile tractor unit and take the Harbinger to low-sec and do some combat sites in hopes of finding one of those blueprints for the Stratius? What do you think would be the better decision? Because at the moment we're still missing the Sisters of Eve loyalty points. That's why I'm kinda leaning towards doing the loyalty point grind. Are you new to Eve or playing a long time? I have played Eve for about 2 years, maybe 3 years in total, but I haven't played the whole time. Like, my time where I was active was about 1 year. But I had a character that was about 2 to 3 years old, and I deleted this character before I started this series. So this is my only and one character that I'm playing. Hey, Stoffel, welcome. So we have 9 minutes left for the next Harbinger skin giveaway. We really, really need to get rid of all of those Harbinger skins. Sorry for the very one-sided thing here, but I have so many Harbinger skins, which I need to give away. Oh, nice. I just saw that we have some Purity of the Throne skins. And thank you very much for the follow, Bob. Much appreciated. Heh. No one plays solid. Everyone has a break sooner or later. Yes, that's totally true. So I would still consider myself very noob. Is it still the buy node command? Not today, unfortunately, because Safi's bot is broken somehow. Same as last time. So at the moment, we are using Nightbot and it's !harp skin. So as pinned in the comment. So let's assemble the container. And I will set the name. We do PI 0. I have to change the numbers again. Let me do 99 and then PI T3. I will change that later, but so we just have a container for the moment to put all the stuff in. Okay, I think it is time for opening the skin container. What do you think? We hype. What is ! We hype? I don't know that command yet. It's a giveaway for Eve partners. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's have a look. And here we have the Arcombine Horizon skin crate. I will redeem this, as well as this Heron skin. And what else? We have the Vexor. And we have the Stabber. And let's just redeem everything. Why am I shying to that stuff? The only stuff that I'm not redeeming is the boosters, because those will get applied directly. But that is everything I can redeem immediately. They emailed all of the partners with the links and stuff for the giveaway. You don't have to be partner. I have downloaded or registered with WeHype because I saw that other people were using it, but I have no option for EVE Online in that thing. I can do like stuff for Fortnite and stuff like that, but I'm not playing Fortnite, so that's not really giving me anything. So let's see. Let's open the R-Combine Horizon skin crate. And the first thing, well, we only have one thing. And the skin that we got is an Atron skin. So no capital skin, unfortunately. Oh, but it is worth quite a bit. So we can give this away today. How does it look like? Oh, it looks nice though. Looks pretty nice. Okay, 4 minutes left for the next Harbinger skin giveaway. And then we go for it. Hey, Battle Bluebird, welcome. Okay, so we have industry. We have the small tractor beam that is now ready. So we should have everything for starting the production of our very first mobile tractor unit. So let's use ore and minerals. Now we have the problem. We can't put everything in here. So I will have to put everything that we need in the item hanger. So we need the P4 container. We need 1 wetware mainframe. We need 2 organic mortar applicators, and not all of them, just 2. Why the hell? That's 9, so 7 of them need to go into the container. And then we need the Yukami superconductors. That is also not a P4 material, but a P3. And how much of those? 2. So only 2 of those. So that's P3. And then we need 948 of the Sidrin. So ores and minerals and Sidrin. 948. And oh, I need a skill. Dang it. Shit. I thought we were able to build that. But we need high energy physics and laser physics. Where can we get this skill book? That's 15 million for high energy physics. And another 15 million for that one, I believe. Oh boy, that's 60 million. No, 60 million in total that we have to invest for the blueprint. Dang it. Shit. But now we're so deep into that. Not getting the skill books would be so stupid. So let's take a shuttle. Do I have a shuttle here? Yes, I have a shuttle. So I will board a shuttle and we will fly and get those skill books. Because it is expensive, true. But on the other hand, we already spent 30 million for the blueprint. And now we're not even able to use it. So I think we should get those skill books, even if it's another 30 million ISK. But let me check one thing, because it could totally be that we need those skill books also for the endurance. And if that is the case, then we have made a big leap towards getting the endurance already. So let me check that. And we need plasma physics and Galantis Starship Engineering. No. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, those are exactly the only 2 skill books that we don't need. Because we need plasma physics and not laser physics. But maybe it will come in handy in the future. Let's see, once we have the skill book, what we can do with that. Maybe it opens up other production lines for us. And we have reached 8 p.m. Eve time. So let's choose a winner. And the winner of the Harbinger skin is Saren Healer. Saren Healer 1. Congratulations on winning. You got yourself a Harbinger Aurora Universalis skin. And you are here. Very nice. Could I please have your IGN? Oh, Saren Healer. Okay. Healer. Here you go. Congratulations on winning, and I wish you a lot of fun with that skin. As Zeddy was the system. I would suggest making a buy list of all the science skill books, as you will need them later on. Yeah, Telemachus Walter, that is right. But I am getting those skill books one by one once I need them. Because, let me show you that. For the curse, for example, we will need other skill books too. Oh, those are only the blueprints. I will have to take a look at the curse. Where it is. Curse. It is curse blueprint. So we need advanced ship, we need a Mars starship engineering, and we need electronic engineering, for example. But we will get those skill books once we need them. At the moment, it's not really worth getting those. Of course, you're welcome. So let's see, we have laser physics. That is the skill book. And we need another one. So laser physics, what can we build for that? With laser physics, we can build lasers. Oh, that's nice. That means we could technically build Tech 2 laser guns. Tech 2 Scorch, Conflagration.
Docking permission requested.
Or don't I? Small focus pulse laser. Polarized. Only polarized versions. Oh no, heavy beam laser. Those are the normal versions. Heavy pulse laser. So that would be the Tech 2 version of the Harbinger that we currently have. And if I would like to build that, we need high energy physics and laser physics, for example. And we need these RAM. Oh, Morphite. Morphite is kind of hard to get. Robotics is not a problem at all. And laser focusing crystals. So let's see, what would we need technically for those laser focusing crystals? Okay, never mind. Those laser focusing crystals are gonna be a little bit problematic because we need reaction materials for those. We need tungsten carbide that needs more sulfuric acid, and the sulfuric acids needs... Okay, that's only atmospheric gases, so that's not that bad. How about the tungsten? Yeah, that needs platinum and tungsten. So we would need to do more moon mining for that. Someone sent you a contract, I think. Seen Amarian engineering from the air program, I think. Oh, that's a nice hint. Let me see. So first of all, we will see a contract. Oh. We just received a Phoenix Deathglow Remnant skin. Thank you very much for that. If I have another Phoenix in the future, we can give this skin together. Or we do a skin giveaway for that. Nonetheless, it will be used in the future. Okay, so we are at the station. And I need laser physics. So that's 15 million ISK for laser physics. And what else? Mobile tractor unit. Mobile tractor unit. That was high energy physics. High energy physics. So that one. Okay. We're down to 130 million ISK. That is a pretty deep investment now. So let's inject those skills. And we need to train those to level 1, I believe. If I saw that correctly. Yeah. We need to train both of those skills to level 1. So let's go with laser physics to level 1. And also high energy physics. And I think because I don't want to wait. Well, let me see the attributes. Intelligence, memory. No, it would be a waste to inject those. Because we have perfect attributes for learning those skills. So we will have to wait about an hour, and then we will be able to build the mobile tractor unit. So unfortunately, not right now. Okay, but regarding the endurance, what could we do to get ourselves closer to the endurance? So we still need the RAM Starship blueprint. That's quite cheap. We also need the... we have the Venture blueprint. Those come from data sites, so we can't get those. Moon mining is at the moment also not possible. At least not those that I need. And I think I can't do the reactions because I don't have the remaining ore for that. So I think probably the best thing would be to do some more level 3 mission, or we do some combat sites. And thank you very much for the follow, NLDutchy1. I'm glad that you're enjoying my content and welcome to the community. Good luck today. Thank you. So I'll jump back to Parto, and then we need to, like I said, we need to change the plans a little bit. Because for the next hour, we won't be able to produce the mobile tractor unit. And let me see in my notepad what kind of goals I have in there. Maybe we can work on one of those. So we need to do exploration and ratting in Garista space for acquiring some ward consoles and large azeotropic shield extenders. Oh, right. I wanted to get myself the custom code expertise skill book. because that will decrease the amount of ISK I have to pay when I go and get stuff from the custom offices. So where would I get those? Custom code. Custom code expertise. Code expert. Okay, it's not showing up here. Interesting. Custom code expertise. Okay, it is in a Zeddy, so it's basically just the way back to the system where we just came from. Then never mind. Then let's go back to a Zeddy and buy that skill book. That's already one goal. And another thing we can do, although I think that will take longer than 1 hour, we could combat probe for lost drones or mobile tractor units in high sec. Even low sec, but high sec is more fun because I believe more people will run missions in high sec. So therefore the thing of getting the chance of getting drones is quite a lot higher. Because those stuff here is used for the ratting in an arbitrator. And just as I was speaking about C2 ratting in an arbitrator, Caroline appears out of nowhere. Hello, Caroline. How are you doing? And what did you have for lunch today? So Caroline is an awesome streamer and definitely worth a follow. She's also the leader of the Snut Cult. And I will be meeting her and Dio in October in Europa Park. I'm gonna be streaming this weekend. Oh, nice. I'll try to have a look at it. I'm having an Eve party at my home all weekend. Oh, very, very cool. Then I wish you a lot of fun.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So I'm just getting myself some skill books. So custom code expertise is the next one on the list. So that's 3 million. Here it is, custom code expertise. And, dang, I closed the notepad again. So custom code expertise is acquired. So the thing is, Caroline, we talked about doing some ratting in your Class 2 wormhole with my arbitrator. So it was this one here. I have all of those modules, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe I need those here. Oh, right. I don't have the Type D restrained power relays. I also don't have the large azeotropic, I believe. And what I don't have, which is the biggest problem at the moment, is the medium core defense field purger rigs. To get those, I have overlooked a redeem. Oh no! Telemachus Walter has redeemed the very strong German accent. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, I will start the timer. It's again very strong German accent time. So 2 minutes from now. And the timer starts now. Okay, Caroline. So the really big problem at the moment is that I can't really get those medium core defense field purger rigs. Because the medium core defense field purger rigs require those Vault consoles. And apparently I don't have those. I know that they drop from Gorista Space. And I can go to Gorista Space. But I will have to salvage that. So one thing I need to do is to get my little salvaging ship to Gorista Space. So that is something that we can do right now. And we can fly the little salvaging ship into the system where I did the Goristas mission last time. Or I did the Beltretting last time. And I think that is a very good idea. So let's set the course for Simela. Because that is where my current salvaging ship is lying. So Caroline, what are you up to for your weekend stream? Maybe I can give you a little advertisement. So what are you planning to do? And by the way, Caroline, we now have we will have a new car on Monday. Because our search for a new car has finally ended. And we will have a not new, but a used Charan, Volkswagen Charan from 2013. And here we go. Very strong German accent time is over. So we can go back to normal speaking again. Oh, luckily it's only 3 jumps. That's easy. And I think let's do another Harbinger skin giveaway. Let me first reset the current entries. And let's select a new skin. So are you getting a freighter? At the moment, I haven't decided on that, Stoffel. It could, it would be the easiest one. Let's put it like that. Because the blueprint for the freighter, probably not a Sharon, but a Providence, if it's a freighter. Let me just have a look at the blueprint costs. So if I would go for a Providence freighter, for example, the blueprint for the Providence is 1.9 billion. If I would go for a Revelation, the blueprint for the Revelation, oh, it's also 2 billion. So it's just, it just requires a lot more stuff. But I don't know why. It was a play on words about the car you're getting. Ah, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, then if you put it like that, yes, we are getting a freighter. I think in English terms, it is called a MPV. So Harbinger. Let's see. We have. Let's do a Purity of the Throne skin. So exclamation mark harp skin if you want to have a chance of winning one of those Purity of the Throne Harbinger skins. Okay, we are almost in high sec. And thank you, Kalia Aces, for the follow. Okay. And just one more Stargate, and then we're there. So I will have to have a look here how long the production? No, it was skills. It was skills, right? So about 50 minutes, about an hour, we need to learn those skills that we need to build a mobile tractor unit. That means I have about an hour time to bring my ship to Uedima or in that region. I don't remember the station completely where I did those missions, but maybe I have some stuff lying there. Maybe it was Siga? No, it was most likely not Siga. Uedama? Yeah, I think it was Uedama. Somewhere there I did my missions last time. So let's dock at the factory. That MTU will be such a quality of life for you. Oh yes, Elamuk. Oh yes. That will be a big, big step in terms of convenience. Because at the moment, as you remember, I always have to fly with my coercer into the sites after I cleared them with my Harbinger. And then I have to get all the stuff tractor beamed. But I can only tractor beam 20 kilometers. So that means I have to fly a lot. And with those mobile tractor units, I will be able to drag everything from the site at one place. That will make salvaging a lot easier. And then it will also make looting the stuff feel a lot easier. I should have a mobile tractor beam somewhere. Tractor beam. Oh no, it was a salvager. I believe the salvager is then salvager. That's in Parto, right? Yeah, that's in Parto. Dang it, I could have brought that with me. So let's drop everything but the probes into the item hangar. And let's bring the coercer, which is our current salvaging ship. Let's bring that to Kaldari space. Just watching you makes me feel pain. Nima, I just need to find Freedom Extension Storage Templar. Okay, it wasn't this one. Isikimi. I think it is that one. Let's go to Isikimi. Or maybe we can have a look. We need security agents for level 3 missions. So level 3 agents, High-Sec, Kaldari State, Kaldari Navy. We have Sorokin. There is 1, 2, 3 agents. Then we have Kusumonmon. Oimu and Yumoka. So I believe Sorokin will be the best. So let's go to Sorokin. Because we have 3 agents directly centered at that location. That means more mission we can do. And that also means we can bring technically our combat probing ship there and search for something. I already, by the way, I told Joe Lost today that now after he's saying that I'm a masochist all the time, that now people are starting to call me a masochist in my YouTube comments. Isn't that hilarious? And I think it's time to claim all those rewards. So let me claim all the IS keys, all the skill points. That was everything I completed over the last week. Technically, you are. Facts. What the hell is that? An upwell convoy is has been located near your location. Destroy them to collect intel and rewards. Oh, there's an event going on right now. How can I destroy those? Am I able to destroy those ships with my current ships? Like, can I use my arbitrator or my harbinger to do that? Or will that not work? Probably. So my arbitrator could be able to do that. Because what I just saw is, if you have a look at the event, everything that I get from here, especially this one here, I can sell to NPCs. And this one I can give away. And hello, welcome Dangerous D. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? Now I need to do a lot of shoutouts because you not only got yourself here, but you also brought Risty and Clogger666 with you, which are also some fellow streamers. So Dangerous D, for everyone here that does not know him, he does a lot of the burner missions for level 4s. So if you have ever did some level 4 missions and you had those anomic missions pop up and then say, oh no, I don't do them, and then click them away, Dangerous D has specialized in running those missions all the time. And yeah, if you want to learn how to run them, give his content some view and see whether this is something for you as well. He's also trying to do to get me into running burners, but the problem is that the requirements to do those burners are quite high if you are an Ironman. So Dangerous D has not yet succeeded in giving me a fitting that I could use. Just learned how to surprisingly easy once you know how. Oh, okay, nice. Congratulations, Starco. So, Dangerous D, we're currently doing a giveaway, !harp skin. We are giving away a Purity of the Throne Harbinger skin. So, this one here is up for grab at the moment. And thank you very much for the follow, Darko. So, to get you updated, what we're currently trying to do. At the moment, I'm training laser physics and high energy physics because those two skills are the last skills that I need for building a mobile tractor unit. And as you can see here at the top, this is at the moment one of my side goals. I already got the blueprint earlier. So now I am able to build myself the first mobile tractor unit. The problem is I need those skills, the high energy physics and also the laser physics. So we need to wait about 1 hour. And while we're doing this, I'm bringing my little Coercer ship down to Sorokin because there is a Caldari Navy assembly plant which offers level 3 missions. And I can do those missions with my Harbinger and can use this one to harvest the modules because I need word consoles. My plan is to do class 2 wormhole ratting with an arbitrator. I have my fitting here. But the problem is I need core defense field purger rigs. And to build those, I need ward consoles. And those only drop from Goristas or other shield NPCs if you salvage their wrecks. And that's why I have to farm those Goristas and get those ward consoles. And then I just need to have luck to get one of 2 of those large azeotropic restrained shield extenders and 1, 2, 3, 4 Type D restrained shield power relays. And if I have everything like that, then I can give Class 2 Wormhole Ratting a shot and see whether I'm able to do that as an Ironman or whether I'm not able to do that. I never did this myself as an Ironman, so yeah, that's a very interesting thing to see whether I'm able to do that. Ah. By the way, Dangerous D, let me show you something. Because in the yesterday, basically, Ironman, what does that mean? Let me show you that. So Ironman means that you don't use the player market. You basically play the game as if the player market, like selling and buying from other players, was not in the game. Everything you have, you try to build yourself. If you need resources, you farm those resources yourself, or you purchase it from NPCs. Like SSF in PoE. Yes, like that, Darko. It's similar. The only thing that is different, I would say, I'm not sure if how that is in PoE. Are you able to like interact with other players in SSF? Like, are you able to chat with others? Are you able to do groups with others? Like do content together? Because I am allowing myself that. Because this is my only character, and I don't want to play Eve solo all the time. As you can see here, I play Eve solo a lot of times. But I do like to engage in some fleet content as well, sometimes. So that's why I am allowing myself to fleet up with other players, for example, to do home fronts, which we did last time. Oh no. In one of the last streams, not the last one. By the way, if you are interested in how this challenge started and how basically I got to that point where I'm currently, I have a YouTube channel, and on this YouTube channel, I'll upload every VOD of the stream. So even if you're not able to find those VODs from the first episodes of the challenge on Twitch, you are able to find those on YouTube. So there's everything from the first episode where I started with a humble Corvette. I flew through belts, tried to red my first little modules, then upgraded into a frigate, later into the destroyer, then into a cruiser, then into a battle cruiser. So everything is there on YouTube. Unfortunately, as I don't have the time to edit those are just recordings of my stream. So you will have to see videos that are like 3 to 5 hours long. I think the longest video are the follower specials, which are like 7 hours long. So be prepared for that. But I was told by people that they love to watch my videos while mining, and they don't mind that those are that long. So that's a nice compliment for me, that people like to watch my videos, although those are pretty long. Okay, I think half hour is over. Let's draw the winner for the Harbinger skin. And the winner is Elemak. Congratulations. You won yourself the Harbinger skin.
Warp drive active.
Who doesn't like a strong German accent on the background while mining? So, Purity of the Throne. Could you please have your IGN, Elamag? Naga Zin is the IGN. Okay. You can also use, by the way, the exclamation mark IGN command. So exclamation mark IGN, a space, and then your name. And then you can just put exclamation mark IGN and it will paste out your IGN into chat next time. Exactly. Now you got your name registered. So let me split the stack. I don't want to give you 2 of those. And here you go. One of those Purity of the Throne skins is now yours.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Since we are quite a few people now, let's see if we can upgrade the giveaways a little bit. We have a Retribution and a Wolf. So let me reset the entries. And we do reset entries. And exclamation mark Wolf for winning a Wolf frigate. And if I have a skin for the Wolf, I will add it on top. But I don't have a skin for the Wolf. So only the ship. So if you want to have yourself a Wolf, exclamation mark Wolf will get you a ticket. Sorry to raid and run, but thinking I might go bad as I'm feeling rough tonight. Of course, Dangerous D. I hope you're getting well very soon. And yeah, wish you a lot of luck for not getting ill. But thank you so much for the raid again, and I wish you a good night. And thank you, Zakiel NK, for the follow. Very much appreciated. And we have reached our final destination, which is Sorokin. Now I just need to go back and get my Harbinger here. Oh, but maybe I shouldn't get my Harbinger here because I will need to get my mobile tractor unit to my Harbinger first and then get the Harbinger here. But we can dock here and we have a lot of stuff here. So level 3 missions for the Kaldari Navy shouldn't be a problem. Let me just check real quick if I still have the standings. Kaldari Navy. Oh no. Shit. That's what I thought. I don't have the standings for level 3 agents yet. So I do need to do level 2 agents first. But now we at least have the ship in this system here. So next time I know where to go. So first of all, I need to find the... Oh, the pinned message still says harp skin. You're right. I will have to change that. Let me remove that message. Or maybe Stoffel, maybe can you do a pinned message for the new giveaway? Can you build a whole ship fits already, like rigs, ammo, drones? Of course. I have built myself the arbitrator. Not this one. Oh, I have built both. So this one here was my first arbitrator. And then I have a second one, which I used for ice mining. This one here. And then we have the Harbinger. And the Harbinger is this one here. And I also completely built this ship from scratch and all of the modules and rigs for it. So everything you see here I have built or found. For example, those extruded compact heatsinks, I found those from Belt Pirates. Okay, let's get back to my home. But first of all, I want to find a mission agent, not a Paragon agent, but a security agent, level 2. Oh, those are also in this system. That's quite handy. That's nice. Okay, so I can bring my Harbinger here, and we can do the level 2 missions until we reach level 3, and then we can do the level 3 missions here. And maybe we are lucky and get those word consoles. Geez, look how crafty those wombats are. Respect. Still, it pains me if I have to think the amount of grind invested. I mean, you can technically calculate that. Like, my streams are between 3 and 5 hours normally. So let's take just 5 hours. Let's do 5 hours for it being easy. And we have 82 episodes. That means 5 hours times 82. That means I have invested 410 hours into that playthrough already. And I have just managed to build myself a battle cruiser. I'm not yet at the endurance. I'm not yet at the battleship. So there's still a long way to go. But I still have a lot of fun. Lol, Omega helps out with the skill. Oh, right. You mean we're training those at double speed right now. That's true. Otherwise, we will have it would have taken a lot longer. And welcome, DLH. How are you doing? Still, have every module and part ever looted. I use them also on ships, of course. Yes, that's true. I have not. I don't have every module and part I have ever looted because I reprocessed a lot of those modules for minerals. Because modules are the best way to get minerals if you're an Ironman. Because mining in a venture is not worth it. It's really not worth it. I just do it from time to time. If I have Orca boosts, for example, then it is worth it. Hi, today is okay. Cleaning and listening. Oh. Very, very cool. And there is the first skill. So now another 36 minutes. So what can we do in the in between that? It won't make much sense. It won't make much sense to go and do some combat sites, I believe. Because we don't really get those blueprints because we need the bigger combat ships. We do have a Dragoon down here, but I don't think it's worth it. What we can do, however, is we can use a Magnate and also some probes. And we can search for some data sites. And where are the probes? Where the hell are all my probes? Here are 6. So 6 probes are here, and I believe I saw some in the ammo container. Yeah, here. So now we have 8. So 8 total probes. I can get rid of the shield extenders. I don't need those. Module. I need a data analyzer and a relic analyzer. Better to run missions and anoms and reprocess loot than mine. Yeah, exactly. Like mining an adventure, like mining Veldspar, mining Pyrite, anything like that is not worth it. But if you have Orca boost, for example, Delboy came and boosted me with his Orca last time in high sec, and I was mining Veldspar, dense Veldspar. I made 1,000,000 Veldspar in 2 hours, maybe. That was crazy. Mining in Poshven in Adventure is worth it. I'm not sure. I mined in Poshven. I had a look at the ore, and to be honest, gun mining is still faster. From my point of view. I would say gun mining is still a lot faster than that. Okay, we need nanofiber, and we need a data analyzer and a relic analyzer. And do we have a cargo scanner? Yes, because we lost our scanning rig, so now a cargo scanner is the best thing we can put on this. And we're also missing the rigs. Let me see. Gravity. Gravity capacitor upgrade. We have one of those. Let's put that. Ah, it's in the modules container. Okay. For gravity. And emission banks, I believe. Emission scope sharpener. Yes, that one. And gravity. Okay. All rigs are in the ship. Gun mining gets you more resources and you get 0 ISK from selling it since you are not allowed. Exactly, right. Since gun mining gives you a lot of ISK on the side while doing the mining part, basically. If you use Gaussian lasers to mine in Poshven, the ore is just huge, so you get very few units. I know. I have an episode on YouTube where I went to Poshven and I mined for quite some time, and then I basically looked at how much I got. And it wasn't that much, to be honest. Like, if I get 1 or 2 large modules in nullsec, I have way more minerals from that than if I do the Poshwen ore mining. Okay, let's put out the... Come on. And let's scan and see what kind of stuff those sites here are. And we have 15 minutes left, and then we do the draw for the next giveaway. So exclamation mark wolf if you want to win a wolf frigate. It's a Tech 2 attack frigate. By the way, I haven't shown you that. Let me show you the frigate. So this is the frigate you are going to be able to win. And here we are. So 3 sides. And one has a circle, which is much likely to be here. So let's out. And this should be the location. And we need 29 more minutes. So in 29 minutes, we can start the production of the mobile tractor unit. And that is a combat site. Interesting. If that is a good combat site, we might go there and do the site with the Dragoon. But at the moment, I'm searching for data sites in hopes of finding a reactive armor hardener blueprint. That would still be such a large jackpot if I get one of those. It's a blood lookout. Okay. Then we have 2 of those remaining. I think that's going to be here. Oh, come on. It's not really working out. I thought maybe I'm able to get both of those with one scan. But could also totally not work this way and go in the other direction. Yeah, and that's what I thought. So that's not here. It's somewhere else. But let's... Problem is I also don't have my sister core probes. But I could technically go and exchange those. Maybe that's one thing we will do. Maybe we'll just take 10 probes and we will get ourselves some sister core probes. Yeah, let's see. We have probes. Where are those probes? In Shapizen. In Shapizen we have 16 probes at the moment. So 16 probes, we need 4, that's 20. Let's set destination to Shapizen and let's get ourselves some sister core probes. It is time we finally go back to sister core probes. Because working with the normal probes ain't fun. It's really not that fun. Here's Anara, Sharza, Shapizen. It's great that I have a station here in low sec where I can get those, and I don't need to go to high sec to buy those. And that's a big plus. Same for the net resonators, because always the jump from high sec to low sec is the most dangerous one, because they're most of the time they're gate cams. But if I stay in my low sec pocket, that's much easier for me to do that. Oh, sieged covert sites. Ah, those are the combat sites, right? Yeah. I wasn't able to do one of those. I tried one of those last time, but those were kind of hard for me. Almost died because if I remember that correctly, I was pointed by Mord's Legion. But I can also completely mix that up because I really don't know the covert site that well. But I believe that those besieged covert sites, besieged covert research facility, Holy shit, look how much besiege covert sites are in this system. Yeah, those are the Mortis Legion, exactly. And you warp in, you're immediately webbed. They point you, and I almost lost my Harbinger in the first moment of doing those. So that's why I'm not risking that anymore. Maybe if my Harbinger gets tougher in the future, then that could be a idea. But at the moment, no. The risk of losing it is much higher than the gain I would get from those. And here we are, Shapizin. How long is it? 23 minutes left for the skill book.
Warp drive active.
Hello, Aza69. How are you doing? And what did you have for lunch today? And by the way, I have a big bag of kettle salt and vinegar chips or crisps just sitting besides my desk here. But none of you has redeemed a snack break yet. So I'm really looking at this bag of crisps, watering my mouth. But none of you has decided to give me some treats here. Thank you, Stoffel. Thank you. Now I can finally open that bag. Salt and vinegar chips are the best. Tanker Mango IPA it was. Oh, I had a beer. Oh, I see. Nice. So nothing to eat, but you had a beer for lunch. I see. Let's just put all the probes on one stash here. We have a total of 24 probes here. And I should be able to exchange the sister core probes. Sister or probes. No, I didn't want to do that. I am partial to ketchup chips. Oh, ketchup chip. Interesting. My my little one likes the Ungarisch chips, which has a pepper flavor. So sister core probes, that's 1.8 thousand loyalty points and 1.2 million. I think we get 2 flights of those. So we have 20 sister core probes. We take 8 of those with us. Here we are. And now we're finally back in business. Oh, doggo treats, of course. Let me dock again, and then I will get the doggo treats. And after I have treated my dog, we will draw the winner for the wolf giveaway. So be patient for a moment, and I will be back after I have treated my dogs. My dog, not dogs. Okay, the dog was treated, but now the cat also wants treats. so give me another second, and I will give my cat some food, and then I'll be back. Okay, now with all my pets feeded and satisfied, we are able to do the draw for the wolf giveaway. So let's see who of you is going to be the lucky one. And the winner is Kalindros. Congratulations, Kalindros. You got yourself the wolf. So, could I please have your IGN? Semi-daring. I don't think you have one yet, because that's definitely the first time I hear this name. Maybe you won with another character, though. That could also be possible. But nonetheless, congratulations. And I wish you a lot of fun with your wolf frigate. Changed in-game name. Oh. Ah, I see. You changed the one that is registered with the bot. And thanks. Of course, you're welcome. Let me see. What else do we have that we can give away? I really want to get rid of Harbinger skins. So, who of you wants to win another Purity of the Throne skin for the Harbinger? Hello, Dio, and just as you came in, we have another very strong German accent redeem. So let me reset the votes. And we do another harp skin. Or just a skin this time. Okay, so exclamation mark skin for winning one of those Harbinger Purity of the Throne skins. And I will start the clock for the very strong German accent now. I think nobody gets a clue for my new name. It's from a very large sci-fi novel. Oh, okay. I just watched today the movie Atlas on Netflix. I don't know who it was, but one of you has recommended to me watching the Atlas movie. And it was really good. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. Oh, and Mafukin wants to learn something about wombats. Of course, Mafukin. I will try my best to teach you something about wombats which you don't know yet. So let me see. Honestly, after so much wombat facts, it's kinda hard for me to remember what wombat facts I haven't told you. Maybe I should just get some new ones. Okay, maybe one that is not so interesting. But do you know that wombats are very close The closest relatives of wombats are koalas. Like wombats and koalas are very, very close together. You're just running down the German accent. Okay. The German accent clock. Yeah, I mean, my strategy. So koalas and wombats are very close together. So, okay. And the time for the very strong German accent is over. So I will go back to normal speaking again. And here we are. Okay. We still have 14 more minutes, so I think we can go and search for some new sites here. So in the system here, where we are at, we do have some sites. So let me reload the sister core probes now. I did not know that they were that close related, but it does kind of make sense now that you pointed it out. Lots of similarities in their face and such. Yeah, exactly. Koalas are also very, very cool animals, to be honest. But wombats are still my favorite. That's why wombats definitely get the prize. And we have to remove the pinned message, since it's no longer exclamation mark wolf. Australian drop bears. I mean, I guess you're right, yeah. So where are my probes? Here are my probes. And I probably need to go to that belt here. That looks like it would be the one that this thing is most close to. And 1, 2, 3 AU. Australian drop beers sound like a party foul. It's a South Park reference. Oh, really? I have watched all of the South Park episodes, as well as all of the specials, but I don't remember this one. But you might be true. Like, honestly, that was some time ago, so I can't remake. That's Man Bear Pig. Okay, yeah. Man Bear Pig, I know. Man Bear Pig, I do know. South Park is a great series. Like, I really enjoyed watching South Park. Let's hope that we are able to find a nice data site. Or what I also wouldn't mind is finding one of those deep flow rifts. But I don't think I need to scan those, right? Those will just appear as a anomaly. If I remember it correctly, you don't need to scan for the deep flow rifts. And here we are. Need to scan rifts. Oh, you need to scan them. Okay. So they don't appear as a anomaly. You will have to find them through scanning a cosmic signature. Okay. I didn't remember that, but thank you for pointing that out. So if I find one, unfortunately, now the ship that is able to run them is on the other side of the galaxy because we just moved it to Caldari space. So I will laugh and cry at the same time when we find a deep flow rift. Okay. Fortunately, there's only 2 of those here. So let's see. In the meantime, I will have a look what a blot lookout is. So blot lookout. Blot lookout is a... Oh, that's interesting. That thing has cruisers as well as destroyers in them. Maybe I will do that with my Dragoon. Yeah, let's go for that one. But we found a data site, which is very, very nice. I always like data sites because those have a possibility of returning some abyssal filaments. And if I can get 3 electrical filaments, I will build a Punisher and we will run a abyssal filament. Standard Blood Raider covert research facility. That does not sound like something which I should go into. Let me see. That's a standard Blood Raider covert research facility. That is a ghost site. Okay, we have a cargo scanner with us. You just need a ship you don't mind losing. I do have a ship which I don't mind losing, but I will dock and I will get rid of my sister core probes for a moment. And I will have to see what is the timer, because I heard that there is a timer. I just can't remember how long that timer was. Is it 2 minutes that the timer is? 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that is smart. Yeah, definitely. Since I lost the probes last time, this time I'll take it safe. So let's put them in the station. So now I have the only thing that I'm losing here is my ship. And that's not a problem. Okay. Then let's jump into that. And let's see. So 2 minutes from now, I will start the timer. Is it 2 minutes after I warped or after I landed in the site? Okay, here we are. Let's scan the cans. Oh no, I'm so stupid again. I forgot to put a a MWD. Why am I so stupid? That means I will be very, very slow. So here we are. What's in there? So that's 15 million. Okay. What is that? 150. Okay, let's go to that one. And we have this one. That's 3 million. We have 2 more cans. Something else. I can't get the last one. Yeah, I should be in range now. Let's see. 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, something is here. 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 4. Loot it and jump out.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we got something that is worth 150 million ISK. But I don't think we can sell it, so it's worth nothing. But let's see what we can build with that. So that is for a Neuralink protection cell. I think I have got one of those already. Yeah, maybe that will help me in building my capital in the future. So if we go for capital in the future, we now have Neuralink protection cell. MTU BPC would have been better. Or implant BPC. That's true, but you saw in the other containers there were no blueprints. There were only those shattered stuff and some tools, some crypto tools, something like that. So much gas mining to try building each part, of course. Like I said, we first let me show you the roadmap again. So the roadmap for Elara is, we are currently building an endurance. Once we have completed this endurance, then we will build a Stratius. Once we have built the Stratius, we will build a curse. And once we have the curse, we build a paladin. And only after we have completed building a paladin, then I will try and build a capital. Not sure what kind of capital, whether it will be a carrier, a dreadnought, or a freighter. The freighter would be the easiest one of those. But until then, we have a lot of stuff to do. Okay, nice. So we got the electroneural. And since I don't have anything better to do with that right now, I will just drop it in the station.
Warp drive active.
If I remember correctly, let me just let's just double check that. So if I want to build a revelation, for example. Where was it? Here. So the revelation. I believe I saw those that I needed. Those. Neural link. Cell blueprint. Yes, I need one electroneural signaler for building a revelation, for example. But I think I have already one of those. Yes, I have already a electroneural signaler, so that's the second one that I have now. So nothing I can do with that, but yeah, we'll just place it here in that station for the future, where we will maybe get it. Okay, we are almost out of time, so let's go back to Parto and start the production of the mobile tractor unit.
Warp drive active.
And once the production is running, I don't know how long the production will take. I haven't had a look beforehand. We will do some more data sites. Maybe we'll find something else. We already found something. We found the Blood Lookout. So maybe I will do the Comet site in between. Okay, now I'm kind of lost. Arto. 5 jumps. Do I need to go back? No. We go to Gallon of Set.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so bear in mind.
Skill tree
And
complete.
there it is. High energy physics completed. Now I just need to build the mobile tractor unit. And then I just need to bring the mobile tractor unit to my Harbinger, fly my Harbinger to Kaldari space, and then we can do Kaldari ratting with our new mobile tractor unit. Mm-hmm. Next time, remember me before I jump in one of those ghost sites. Remember me that I get a micro warp drive. Because I think that was a stupid, very, very stupid mistake. And here is Sharza. I could also have a look at my planets and see whether they are overflowing. No, we have only a quarter of the current capacity. Almost half. A quarter. Also a quarter and a quarter. Okay, so we still have a lot of space in the launch pads. We don't need to harvest those yet. Only if I want to build another mobile tractor unit. Then it could be handy. I also, by the way, will need to go to faction warfare again in the future. Because as you all saw, the Harbinger is really suffering under the immense pressure of damage that he is receiving. Harbinger. This one here. And we could increase the capabilities of the Harbinger by, first of all, using faction versions of those repairers. But the problem is to get a Imperial Navy armor repairer that requires a lot of those loyalty points. So I will need to do a lot of faction warfare for that. But that's a increase for 100 HP per 9 seconds, which totals... If I only get one of those, that's already 81, and what was it before? 70, so 10 HP per second increase. Maybe it's also worth more getting some energized membranes in the faction versions. But that's... how many faction war loyalty points do you need? Wow, I can't tell that on top of my head. Let me Google that. Maybe I can find that out. Imperial Navy armor repairer. Apparently it does not tell it. Okay, I will have to look I think it's Fuzzworks. Fuzzworks should show that. Let me show. Let me take a look at Fuzzworks. And we need to find the Imperial Navy Armor Bearer. Okay, Fuzzworks is not working. Unfortunately, I can't show you that, but I think it was quite a lot. Okay, we are back here, which means it's mobile tractor unit time. And it will take 1 hour and 18 minutes. One hour and 18 minutes, and then we have our first mobile tractor unit. So now we have to decide. Should we do more exploration? Or should we do more Sisters of Eve loyalty point farming? Or what we haven't done yet, which I think is also a very good idea, should we do some combat probing? I think I would be for combat probing, because we haven't done combat probing yet. Let's see. We have blow some MTUs. I'm not sure if I'm able to blow MTUs with my drones here. But I first bring my combat probe. Hey, Del Boy! 4 months already, so it's MTU time then. Of course. See if you can find a leftover drones. Of course, yeah, that's what I'm searching for. So first of all, I need a expanded probe launcher. I have this here. And then I need my combat probes, which are in the ammo section. Those are not sister core probes, however. So that's normal combat probes. T1. And welcome, Delboy. How are you doing, Delboy? I'm very happy that hopefully at the end of this day, I will be able to say that I have successfully managed to build myself a mobile tractor unit as an Ironman. And by the way, at the moment, we are giving away a Harbinger Purity of the Throne skin. So if you're interested in winning this, !skin will get you a ticket. And oops. What am I missing? Probes? Where are my normal probes? Oh, the probe launcher and the sister core probes are both in here. Okay, perfect. Then I think we have everything that we need. We have the data analyzer. And we have the relic analyzer, and we have the comet probes. I'm good, mate. Jumped back to HiSec for 20 hours before heading back to nullsec. Oh, okay. So how does HiSec feel now that you're living in nullsec? That would really interest me. Does it feel different for you now? So 2 minutes left for the giveaway. If you still want to enter, now is your time. I don't like it. Okay. That's so funny because it's like I like my new home. Yeah, it's funny because you were living in Highsec for such a long time, and now that you live in Nullsec, when you return to Highsec, you don't like it. By the way, Delboy, Vanity Cavshes told us before that he is leaving his corporation, and he's planning to join you. Maybe you know that already, but I thought that I should tell you that. And a Zeddy. We are.
Warp drive active.
By the way, Daleboy, this is probably the most expensive MTU ever built. Because I not only spent 30 million ISK for building the for getting the blueprint for the mobile tractor unit, but I also had to spend another 30 million ISK to get the laser physics and the high energy physics skill books for being able to build that MTU. So I spent 60 million ISK today on blueprints and skill books just for building that one single mobile tractor unit.
Warp drive.
Yeah, he's coming to join us in Adfu. Oh, okay, nice. That's really, really cool. Damn expensive MTU. Exactly. And then you have to factor in the time and the price for the P4 that I also created myself. So that comes on top of that. So that's at least like maybe 80 million ISK, I would say, in total. Like not the PI, but the whole MTU. I think 70 to 80 million is probably the price of that MTU.
Warp drive active.
You need to make more to average it out. Exactly. I will have to make a lot more MTUs to make the investment into the blueprints worthwhile. But for the moment, I only have one MTU. By the way, Delboy, since you were living in Highsec for quite some time, where would you suggest should I be combat probing for lost MTUs and drones? So what would be the best location to do that in my region here?
Active.
Is that near Fricourt or should I go into another direction? And while I'm talking, we have reached the limit, so let's draw the winner for the giveaway. And the winner is Lord Ravenite. Congratulations, Lord Ravenite. You got yourself a Purity of the Throne skin for the Harbinger. Yeah, Fricourt and Keratin, a good start. Okay, nice. Nazgul Lancer. Okay, even have your name on shortcut here. Congratulations, Lord Ravenite, and have a lot of fun with that Harbinger skin. Okay. Now that we have given away the Harbinger skin, I can have a look if I have another ship. I remember having a Retribution here somewhere. Retribution. Yes. So let me change that again. Because Sappy Spot is still not working at the moment. So Retribution. So next giveaway is going to be for a Retribution, a TAC 2 Amar frigate. So exclamation mark Retribution will get you a ticket for this ship. I heard it's a very damn good Abyssal runner. So Excalibur. Okay, let's jump into Berta. So you said free core, so let's see. I'm also thinking maybe I shouldn't use, or maybe I need to use that. Yeah, probably I will need to use that. Let me see if I can use my arbitrator. Arbitrator. So if I would put that in my arbitrator, then I would be able to destroy mobile tractor units. I don't want to show info. I want to simulate. So let's see if I get rid of one of those turrets, and I want to get myself a expanded probe launcher that's over CPU. What if I get rid of the second turret? Okay, so I could get rid of the turrets. That would definitely help. I'm still out of CPU for quite a bit. What else can I get rid of? Pro navigation computer? That's possible. I need the battery, I need the mobile, I need this one, I need that one. I can get rid of one of those drone damage amplifiers, technically, but I don't think that makes much difference. Is it the battery? No, it's not the battery. Although the battery is also something I could get rid of. But I would really need to strip my ship. Nah, I think that's not worth it. Okay, let's search for level 4 agents. We just go current region, Isaac, and any faction. So the closest agent is going to be the Ministry of War. And then we have Keratin and Free Core. So where is Keratin? I don't see Keratin here. Belor, Stagmon, Mies, Hakari, Yona. Ah, here's Free Core. Okay, so that's the Federation Navy. I believe that the Federation Navy, more people are doing missions for the Federation Navy than they are doing missions for the Ministry of War. So I believe Fricor should be our destination.
Warp drive active.
Okay. So unfortunately, 13 jumps we have to do. In the meantime, what is your storage capacity? The storage capacity is 400 M3 on my Magnate. So I should be able to move a mobile tractor unit with ease. Although I'm not able to move the loot of the MTU. If I find a mobile tractor unit, I probably won't be that easy. Oh, wait a second. Now that I'm thinking of it, I have a big problem. If I find Tech 2 drones, I can't even use those. I'm missing a skill book. We need to get the specialization skill books. Specialization. Pretty Zeddy Tar. Gurgish. Apanaka. Is Gurgish on the way? Yeah, Derry, Turia, Botane. No, it's not. Let's see, where's Gurgish? I have to go to Beke. Or I go back to Coridi. That's not really worth it, to be honest. What is with Noranim? Okay, that's even deeper. And Apanake. Apanake is on the way. Okay, nice. So we go in the right direction. Then let's go to Apanake and buy the... Oh, that's a player order. Dang it. I just saw that this is a player order. I can't buy from a player order. I have to buy it from an NPC player, NPC order. Then I think Gurgish is the system we're going to go. Let's jump to Gurgish. So we will buy a Mar specialization, and we also will buy all of the other specializations if possible. I'm not sure how much. Oh, that's 10 million each. That's quite expensive, to be honest. What kind of drones will I find in Fricourt? Probably not Amar drones, right? I will find the Galente ones. So should I probably go for the Galente drone specialization? That's also a lot cheaper. Holy shit. Why is the Galente drone specialization so much cheaper? Oh, because those are all player orders. I see. Those are not NPC orders. Start with Galente. Okay. Then let me have a look at Eve Tycoon, because I will need to see where to get those, because apparently none of those are anywhere close here. Oh, where's the market browser? Galente drone specialization. So the closest one would be in Verge Vendor, which is 14 jumps. But maybe I will just go to Fricourt and then we will look from there. Because I believe since Fricourt is Galente space, we should have some around there. And then we get the Galente drone specialization. And then if we find some Tech 2 drones, we can use them. Because otherwise, if I find a mobile tractor unit, I won't be able to kill that mobile tractor unit. So that's 10 jumps, and then we're there.
Warp drive active.
15 minutes left for the giveaway. And then I'm out of ships, so we're going back to skins again. Somebody of you told me that there was a skill book in here, right? Negotiation. Criminal connections. Although I still see that as kind of cheating, so even if there is the skill book in here, I probably won't use it. Range booster. Ring. So far, I haven't found it yet. Shield operation. Overclocker, weapon distribution. I don't think that this blueprint is in here, to be honest. Small salvage tackle, medium shield defender, no. Target painting. Cargo hold, no. Like, look at here. That would be so easy. I could have made my life a lot easier by using those rewards, because building those medium cargo hold optimization, if you remember how hard it was for me, because I was missing the tripped power circuits and I had to go and find those. All this struggle would have been completely eliminated by me just using those. That's why I call that cheating, you know? Because I didn't build the stuff myself. But you have to do something to get those, so why cheating? Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, on one hand, I said I don't want to use anything which I didn't build myself. On the other hand, you're totally right that I have worked for this in some way. But I don't know. For me, it feels wrong to redeem those. That's why I still have those. Haven't redeemed them. The only thing that I did redeem was the ISK and the skill points. Cheating in a sense, it would violate his view of his Ironman. Exactly. Not that it's just straight cheating.
Warp drive active.
I mean, put it like that. If you play Ironman or anything like that, the real dopamine hit and the real achievement comes from doing something that you worked really, really hard for. And only if you work really hard for it, then you really feel satisfied after finally reaching that goal. If I would just redeem those, that's a very, very easy shortcut, and that would eliminate a lot of struggle and a lot of the journey that I had have to go through to get to that point. That's why I don't redeem those.
Warp drive active.
That's, by the way, the same reason why I trashed or reprocessed all of the ships that I got from Air Career Program and from the, what is called, the career agents. Because for doing a career program, I had to do some career agents, and they gave me ships for completing some missions, but I have completely trashed or reprocessed those, so I don't interfere with my challenge. I may always forget that everyone that does an Ironman challenge has its own view. That's true. For example, Lucas Cal, also a fellow streamer, which I haven't seen in a while we're talking like that. So, Delboy, have you seen Lucas Cal in the recent time? because Lucas Cal also started an Ironman challenge. And he basically changed his rules so he would allow himself to use everything that he worked for in the game. So if he got a blueprint or a module from a mission, that was okay for him. But his rules would say that he would not allow him to interact in a friendly manner with any other pilot. Like, he wouldn't be able to join fleets, he wouldn't be able to trade, he wouldn't be able to do giveaways, because that would involve direct player interaction. The only thing that he would allow himself is like shooting other people and talking in chat. That's of course not for a bitmate. Yeah, I was just thinking that Lucas Cal has been away for quite some time now. I hope he's doing all right.
Warp drive active.
So, Galente drone specialization. Oh, look, we have it directly in one jump. Oh, and Dodixie is just 2 jumps away. Interesting. What is the next system? Burn is... Okay, we're jumping into the system where we can get it. So let's just dock in the University of Kale. And then we will buy this. Dock.
Warp drive active.
The only way to get a reactive armor hardener is to drop it in the data site, right? You can't get this as a drop from a combat site or something like that. So you will have to do exploration data sites until you finally drop one of those blueprints. Because I would really, really need one of those modules. Okay, we are in the station. Let's buy the book. That's totally fine. We're paying 80% above average regional value because apparently players are selling those skill books quite a lot cheaper than the NPC sell order is for it. But since we only allow ourselves to buy from NPCs, we will have to take the expensive one. So let's inject the drone skill. And specialization 1 should be enough for the moment. Alente drone specialization, here we go. I think we will inject that right away because I don't think the attributes match. Memory and perception, no. So that is a skill that is definitely worth injecting because it would take us longer to train this skill with the normal Q than... Oh, dang it. I removed it from Q. Than it is going to take me if I just apply the skill points.
Skill training.
So this skill, reprocessing efficiency, for example, has memory and intelligence. And metallurgy also have memory and intelligence. And my current attributes for Alara are memory and intelligence. So that's why everything that involves memory and intelligence is trained a lot faster than it is something that uses perception, for example. Self-sufficient wombat Steve challenge. Yeah, that is the self-sufficient wombat Steve challenge, if you would like to call it like that. So we are doing the Ironman challenge, and my rules are as follows. I will not use the player market, and I will only use stuff that I've built myself or I am able to purchase from NPCs or find from Rex. Oh, or find myself. Okay, that's inside there. And we want to go through to Fricoeur. By the way, for all of you that have just joined in over the last hour, I received a insanely generous gift. I started this challenge in January 2025 as an alpha. And originally, I have never planned of upgrading into Omega. But because people were so nice and they really wanted to see me doing some Omega goals, I was first gifted 3 months of Omega in total from Leo Skyblade and also from Biohazard. And then a anonymous generous giver that does not want to be named sent me a whole year of Omega through the NES store. So now I have Omega until the middle of October in 2026. So that means we will have a lot of time to complete all of those Omega goals, and we don't have to worry about any way, in any kind of way, how to keep that Omega alive. Isn't that nice? That is awesome. I'm really thankful. Like that really honestly, that genuinely made me cry. When I saw that, tears were running down my cheeks because I couldn't imagine how someone can be so generous to me, because it is not a viewer that is very active in chat and that I have a lot of interaction with. So I was really surprised and also genuinely happy about this gesture. So thank you again if you're watching at the moment. That really made my day, which was very stressful at that time. And I will do my best to make the most out of this. Okay, we have 27 people here in local. And this is a pretty good community. Yeah, it really is. You're totally right. Okay. Let's drop the comet probes. Let's warp to a bookmark. I have seen Self-Sufficient Steve on YouTube by Kate Plays Games. Oh, I didn't know that Kate Plays Games also did something similar. Interesting. So first of all, I will have to have a look at that, to be honest. So first of all, we do a wide sweep and see what kind of ships we're able to find. Maybe I also have to change, because I don't want to have ships. I only want to have, or maybe I also want to have ships. Drones and charges and deployables, I would say. Let's go for drones. Maybe not ships. Otherwise, if I find a deployable and I don't have the ships filter on, then I don't see whether there is one in that thing. But maybe I can do that later. Okay, so first of all, let's filter for just drones and charges and not deployables, because we need to have some drones first. And let's go. We have some drones here. We have some drones here. Let's search around this area here. because there are quite some drones here. And I still have this ship's filter. Okay, so 2 drones are here. We have this one here. So that's here. If you have any advice how I could do this better, please just speak up. I have no obligations against some backseating. I am also here to learn. And if I can get some advices from you, I'm very happy. Oh. The drones have just disappeared. Interesting. Maybe it was a player that took his drones. So here we have... No, it's here. It's definitely here. Let's see again. So this here is the drone. Ah, here it is. Okay. It just moved locations. Oh, and we have reached the time. So the retribution giveaway is going to be drawn. So last chance for you to get in if you haven't entered. Exclamation mark retribution for the chance of winning a retribution. And last chance is over. And I will draw the winner. And the winner is Saren Healer. Oh, Saren Healer. You're really lucky. I believe you all already won earlier. Just in time. Congratulations. So, exclamation mark IGN. And Saren Healer. Here you are. I wish you a lot of fun with that retribution. Perfect. Okay. So I am out of ships now. That means we will have to go back to skins. But first of all, I want to concentrate on finding whatever is hiding here. I hope that I'm able to scan this down. Otherwise, that will not be so cool. Okay, that's Hobgoblin 2. Perfect. That's exactly what we're searching for. You're welcome, Saren Healer. You're very, very welcome. Oh, look. Here we are. So let's scoop those. And we have some Hobgoblins Tech 2. Very, very nice. Let's search for more.
Warp drive active.
So what else do we have? We had... I think we need to enlarge it again. So is this the best strategy of finding those? Or do you have other strategies? Like, I would say just go as wide as possible first, and then see where to focus. But maybe that's the wrong strategy. Maybe there is a better one. And I will also dock. Ah, dang it. If I dock, my probes will also get back to my cargo, right? Yeah. Reload combat scanner.
Docking permission requested.
So some are really, really far out. I would focus on these ones.
Docking request accepted.
So first of all, take the drones into the drone hangar, the drone bay. So now I can fight back. Or I can destroy a mobile tractor unit. That's the most important part. And what kind of skin am I able to give away today? Let's see. What the hell happened? Can't scroll anymore. Ah, here. Okay. Drifter. I'm not sure how many of you fly capitals, but I was just gifted a Phoenix skin earlier. And I think it's the perfect time to give that one away. So let me just change the keyword. We do skin. Okay, giveaway is up. Exclamation mark skin for a chance to enter for this Deathglow Remnant skin, which apparently I can't show you right now. So this is how it looks like. Exclamation mark skin in order to get a chance for winning this. Okay, so apparently I have to redo my combat probing again. Because it's no longer showing. And how long is my MTU? Oh, it's only 36 minutes. Oh, nice. So in 36 minutes, we will have our MTU. Okay. I have at least 2 drones here, so I should be able to find something. Okay. I don't find something. Then maybe I will need to go a little bit bigger. Oh, I still have the cosmic signatures on. Dang it. Oh no, but those are drones. And those are quite a lot of drones, to be honest. Probably in this direction here. For quicker probe alignment, only use those 2 buttons on the bottom. Buttons. Focus center, object, click on signature in scanner. Maybe I should have ships activated, because I think that there was a ship that was using drones. Okay. Maybe here. Hey, Twitch Banani %. Stoffel, could you please get Twitch Banani % a shout out? How are you doing? We're currently trying to scan down some drones. With not the greatest success. We have found 2 so far. Now I'm kind of struggling with that one here. Okay, they're all on one location here. But I can't really tell where. Could it be here? Probably not. I would say they're here. Okay, they're not here. So they are definitely this direction, probably. Well, in my defense, I'm doing something similar, but in Eve Frontier. Just built my first bigger ship, which took a lot of time and effort. Especially for my standard, I tap myself on the shoulder. Oh, nice. That's very cool to hear that you're doing your own kind of challenge in Eve Frontier. Very good, thank you. I see you've come a long way. It has been a long way, yeah. We're currently trying to build ourselves our first mobile tractor unit. So if you have a look here in industry, in 31 minutes, I will have completed the production of the first mobile tractor unit. And here we have definitely some comet drones. Damn, I am hyped. I am also hyped. I'm very hyped. And here we have them. Okay, so that's a civilian. Those are some Vespa ones. Okay, so that's only Tech 1 drones. So that's not of any interest. Let's ignore those. Oh no, those are medium drones. Don't ignore medium drones. We can ignore the small ones, but not the mediums. But civilian hobgoblin, that's something we can definitely ignore. That's not worth. Okay, now let's up the game. And let's search for some deployables. Deployables and nothing else. And ships maybe. That's, to be honest, a very interesting drone combination. To have Vespa, Acolyte, and a civilian hobgoblin. Okay, there's only one deployable. And it's here. But we have 3 ships with that one. So I guess those are probably doing something around there. Let's scoop that one. And let's scoop that one. NPC ship. Why is NPC now showing? Okay, but we only have one deployable. So I don't think that's the deployable. Oh, but it is very far, and it's the only deployable here. Okay, then let's scan down this deployable. I would be so hyped if I would be able to find a mobile tractor unit and destroy it. Ah, dang it. Nothing found. And there is the deployable. So it's a little bit more to the top. Okay, let's see. The rest is ships. I only have the ships to see if there is someone around the deployable. But to be honest, because there are so much ships right here, it could definitely be the case. A cruiser. So there's a cruiser and a mobile tractor unit. So I don't think we can do anything about the mobile tractor unit, right? I mean, technically we can shoot the mobile tractor unit, but that will make us suspect, and since we're just an explorer ship, we don't stand any chance against a combat ship. There's a healer. Okay. I will save the location. And if it's still there and the ship is not here, I might go for it. But I think for the moment, we'll just focus on drones because there are no deployables. Okay, let's go big again. And center on the sun. Oh, not on ship.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so these are all drones. Oh, we have even some salvage drones. But I don't think we need salvage drones. Or should we? Maybe salvage drones are not a bad idea. I don't have the skills for them yet. But if I can get some salvage drones, I could have salvage drones in my Harbinger. And I wouldn't even need to have a certain salvager ship for salvaging. I can just send out the drones and they do it while I do stuff. Maybe not too bad of an idea. So let's see. That's up here. And I was too greedy and went down too fast. Okay, now I found them. They're much lower. Acolyte. Acolyte 1 we can ignore. We don't. 10 more minutes for the giveaway for the Phoenix skin. So if you haven't, !skin will enter you for winning the Phoenix Deathglow Remnant skin. It's this one here. And I was too greedy again. Not !retribution. That is just from the past. Stoffel has forgot to remove this. To blame this on Stoffel. I mean, I could also have removed this, but I forgot it as well. Okay, those are all at the bottom here. Let's go down. Yeah, thank you for bonking me. I deserve that. And here are the salvage drones. Very, very nice. A little bit more to the top. Come on. If you use those 2 boxes on the bottom, you will have to only align 2 times. Yeah, but isn't that the same than double clicking? Because I'm usually just double clicking. So I don't see any benefit of using those buttons if I can just double click. Yes. Okay. And here are the salvage drones. Very, very nice. Let's scoop those up. And now I just need to see what kind of skills would I need. I need salvage drone operation. How much would that skill book cost me? Salvage drone operation. Oh, that's quite cheap. Just 500,000? Definitely going for that one. If I would do more combat probes, I could get the sister core combat probes. But so far, since combat probes are kind of hard to build, haven't done that yet. Come on. Oh, nice. Some more hobgoblins too. Perfect. Unfortunately, no acolytes. Maybe I need to move myself to Amar region, because I would really dig finding some acolytes too, because I usually only use the acolytes because they're much better against the blood raiders,
Warp drive active.
which is like my primarily goal. I can't imagine how much drones people left everywhere. That's so crazy. When you started, you were not allowed to do all tutorial agent missions and get the rewards, right? Yes, it's not in my rules. It's just that I personally just said to myself, I don't want to get any of the rewards from the career and tutorial agents, because they would harm my progress. Like, they would make it too easy for me. So I just started out with nothing than the 5,000 ISK start that you get if you create a new character. And then I went and did belt ratting to get my first modules. I didn't even do like level 1 missions and stuff like that. I just went belt ratting, got my first modules, went to low sec, went belt ratting there and stuff like that. And yeah, that's how I started. But if you want to do a similar challenge, you can do it totally different. Like, if you want to do tutorial agent missions, do tutorial agent missions. That's totally up to you. It's just something that I decided not to do. And 3 minutes left for the skin giveaway. And by the way, how long are we taking for the industrial? 15 minutes. Okay, so I think we have some more combat drones here. So once I have found those combat drones, I think I can get myself back to Arto. Oh, here's ships. Is the healer still at the... Yeah, it is. Okay, so the healer is still at the mobile tractor unit. It's interesting because the ship here is quite close to the drones. Not that I'm scanning drones which are connected to a ship. Okay, those are Hobgoblin 1s. Okay, those are not worth it. I will just warp at 100 to the MTU. Okay, that is a active Dead Space site. Ah, dang it. Now I warped. Okay. And since there is a active Dead Space site, that means that there is a healer outside. And it's not worth. Then let's go back. We have Parto. We need to go to Parto to get the MTU. Or we can leave this ship here. That's also a possibility. Let's get the Executioner. I think that's easier. Let's dock and get the Executioner.
Drive active.
You said that the MTU is only 100 cubic meters big, right? Because if it's only 100 cubic meters, then I should be able to get it into my execution. Yes, okay, perfect. So salvage drone operation. Then just get the skill book. It's just in the neighboring systems here. Let's leave the ship. Operation. Okay, and time is over. Let's draw the winner. And the winner for the Phoenix. Wait a second. Okay, yes. And the winner for the Phoenix is Drusback. So Drusback, you win the Phoenix Deathglow Remnant skin. Congratulations. Could I please have your IGN and I will make you a contract? And then you can have your prize. No worries. You're welcome. VKTR tag. Is that an O or a 0? I believe that's an O, right? Capital O. No, it's not an capital O. It is a 0. So are you cosplaying an android? Or why do you have such an interesting name? So here you go. Have a lot of fun with that.
Warp drive active.
Just something I figured out looking for a name when many good ones were taken. Thanks a lot for the skin. You're welcome. You're totally welcome. That's very interesting. Okay. I thought that you were like trying to cosplay an android or something like that. So let me see. We'll have to see. I think we have already done a lot of giveaways. Once we have built the MTU, I think I will raid out because I can't go to bed very late today. So let me see who we could potentially raid. I think we will raid over to Contempo Enterprises. So after we have built the MTU, we will raid over to Contempo Enterprises. But first of all, I want to build that goddamn MTU. And it's only 9 minutes left. I mean, we can search for some more drones, but we haven't found any more. So I think we will use the Pod Express back to Parto. And then we can go and get the Executioner ready for next time. Oh, dang it. I was so stupid. I left my ship and wanted to get a skill book for salvage drone operation. And now I completely messed that up. Thank you very much for the follow, Amanthus. Very much appreciated. You just experienced this tremendous fail that I just did. Yeah, now exactly, Elamak. Now I'm at the other side of the galaxy. The only thing that I can see if there is... Okay, I can get this one in Izedi as well. Okay, so it's not that bad. So let's just use the Executioner and go to Izedi. Or we can just do that in Capsule. We don't need to have the Executioner, to be honest. So let's warp to Izedi. Let's get the skill book for salvage drone operation.
Warp drive active.
Any other skill books I should have a look into? Any skill books that I'm missing at the moment? Skills to learn. So let me see if we have learned all the skills. So missile launcher operation. That's in the queue for level 5. Missile projection is at level 2. Rapid launch is at level 4. No, is not. Rapid launch is at 0. Okay, then let's put rapid launch in here. Why haven't we learned that? Missile launcher operation and rapid launch to 4. Okay, then missile bombardment. Missile bombardment. Also to 4. Warhead upgrades. Warhead upgrades. So have no warhead upgrades at all. What else? Guided missile precision. We don't have that one yet. So guided missile precision could be a skill book we need to get. But unfortunately, since that is a missile skill, we won't be able to get it here. Do you know, put all your skills in level 1 order, as in all the level 1s together? Yes. I put all the level 1s together, and then the level 2s and stuff like that. So if I get here, basically, then those take the least amount of time, and then they're going longer the more stuff you learn. So that's how I like to do it. And we have shield management 4 and tactical shield manipulation. So shield management is already at level 4. Your list doesn't look like it. The reason is because some skills, like for example this level 5 skill, is required for getting these level 1 skills. And same goes for the others. And these here, I have specifically put at the bottom because I definitely want to learn all the reprocessing skills. And before I learn missile skills, you know? So that is basically a magic barrier here where the science stuff ends and the combat stuff begins. And then we have some astronautic rigging and mining and stuff like that down here. So that's stuff that I don't need to learn right now.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so salvage drone operation. That is the skill book that I wanted to get. Now I understand. Okay. By the way, we don't have a giveaway, Captain Riker. So here we are back at the Imperial Academy. So let's purchase the salvage drone operation.
Permission requested.
For only 500,000 ISK. That's quite cheap in comparison to the other skill books, which I got today. So that's almost cheap. And here we go. Okay. So salvage drone operation. Let me see. Salvage drone operation. What does that skill do? Increased salvage chance. Okay. So it will just make salvaging a little easier because the salvagers will success a lot more often. But I need at least level 1 for operating salvage drones. So I think let's do 1 and then leave it at 1 for the moment. It's just 28 minutes and attributes are memory and perception. Okay, but I'm planning to end, so that's fine. Then back to my home. I could have just used Pod Express again. Why am I taking the long route? That does not really make sense to me. Okay, self-destruct. And we're home. Okay, how is the timer? 1 minute and 14 seconds. So we're in the last 60 seconds almost. So let's just wait this out. I think it's not worth to do anything else. Now I would like to have a big countdown on my screen. But I guess the small countdown will have to work here. Ah, dang it. I had to... I would have needed to scan 2 more signatures to complete this here. Then that would netted me another 500,000 ISK and 500 ever marks. That's a pity. Okay, so we're almost 10 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is. And there we have completed our milestone. Thank you very much. So here is our first mobile tractor unit. Where it was put is the question. Output location is item hangar. Okay, so it should be here. Yeah, it is here. Nice. So that is our first own produced MTU. And since it's our only one, I think we should... Can't we set the name? I thought we were able to name the mobile tractor unit. I saw that in a video on YouTube somehow. But I don't know how. Do you know how you name a mobile tractor unit? Deploy it first. Ah, it has to be in space. Okay, I see. So I have to deploy it and then name it. Okay, thank you. So I think that was a big, big milestone. Now we have our first own mobile tractor unit. And thank you very much for the advice. So next time we will do another goal, which I currently don't know what the next goal will be. And let me set up the rate for today on Tempo Enterprises. Okay, raid has started. Thank you all for being here. I had a lot of fun today. Warping MTU incoming. We can talk in Discord over a good name for that mobile tractor unit. And of course, thank you for streaming. You're more than welcome. I have so much fun streaming, and I hope you enjoy this challenge as much as I do. Like I said, this mobile tractor unit was a big milestone. So I think that will really, really increase the efficiency in what I am able to do ratting at the moment. And I'm very excited to see what we're going to do next. So let's put this one here as a placeholder. And I see you next time. Have a good night. And good night. I already said good night. Doesn't matter. See you next time. I will be streaming tomorrow evening again. Same time, 7 p.m. Eve. Bye.